People fear self-knowledge because it sounds selfish. But Ibnay Araabi says, real self-knowledge destroys the self and reveals Allah. Many people misunderstand a famous spiritual statement. Whoever knows himself knows his Lord. They hear it and think self-knowledge means self-obsession. But Ibnay Araabi makes the opposite argument. He says true self-knowledge is not about strengthening the ego. It is about proving the ego is not real in the way it imagines. Let's reason strictly. To know something, you must identify what it is and what it is not. So if you want to know the self, you must ask, what is the self made of? You quickly find the self is not one thing. It is a collection of changing states. Thoughts appear and vanish. Emotions rise and fall. Memories shift. Desires contradict each other. So which part is you? If you choose thoughts, then you disappear in silence. If you choose emotions, then you change every hour. If you choose memory, then you are rewritten by time. Therefore, the self cannot be a stable, independent essence. The I is not a substance. It is a bundle of appearances. Now Ibnay Arabi goes deeper. Even if the self is unstable, something is witnessing the instability. Something knows the thought. Something knows the emotion. Something knows the fear. Something knows the desire. So the self is known. But the knower is not identical to what is known. This is a basic logical principle. The observer is not the object. So the ego self is not the knower. It is what is being witnessed. Then what is the witness? If the witness were an independent entity, it would have limits. And anything limited is contingent. Anything contingent cannot sustain itself. So even the witness is not independent. At this point, Ibnay Arabi makes his conclusion. Self-knowledge is the recognition of your contingency. And contingency points directly to the necessary. You do not discover a powerful you. You discover a dependent you. And dependence is the signature of Allah's lordship. So self-knowledge is not self-centered. It is self-emptying. It strips away false ownership. My existence, my knowledge, my will, my strength, my certainty, and what remains is not a bigger ego. What remains is the clear recognition. Everything you call I is sustained by Allah in every moment. So the self is not a destination. It is evidence. It is a sign. And Ibnay Arabi's logic is ruthless. The more you know yourself truly, the less self you find. And the more clearly Allah is recognized as the only true reality.